Tartaria, a civilization lost in the resets. What if the history we've been taught is only half the story? What if, hidden beneath the pages of our textbooks, lies a civilization so extraordinary it seems like a dream? A world of towering cities, boundless ingenuity, and a harmony we can barely imagine, erased, as if it never existed. Let's step into the mystery of Tartaria, a legend that whispers of a lost golden age. Close your eyes and picture a world bathed in warm golden light. Cities rise like jewels against the horizon, their domes catching the sun in a dance of radiance. These aren't just buildings, they're marvels, blending the elegance of a bygone era with something otherworldly. Imagine strolling through streets where clockwork fountains hum softly, where glowing orbs light your way, powered by energies we've long forgotten. Some structures seem to defy the earth itself, their foundations hovering just above the ground, as if held by an invisible hand. This was Tartaria, or so the stories go. A civilization that didn't just live, but thrived in ways we struggle to comprehend. They didn't rely on smoke and steel. They tapped into the pulse of the world. Some say an ether that flowed through the air, fueling machines that whispered rather than roared. Their cities weren't built for kings or conquest, but for beauty, for balance. Think of a marketplace where silk traders from the east laughed with poets from the west, where ideas were traded as freely as gold. Tartaria's reach was vast, stretching across lands we now call Asia, Europe, even the Americas. Old maps mark it as a sprawling presence, not a single empire but a network of cities, each a star in a constellation of progress. From the steppes to the seas, Tartaria was a melting pot, a place where cultures didn't clash but wove together, creating music, art, and inventions that felt like magic. This wasn't just a civilization, it was a vision of what humanity could be. But even the brightest stars can fade. Something changed. The air grew heavy, the light dimmed, and whispers of resets began to haunt the tales of Tartaria. These weren't ordinary disasters, they were upheavals that shook the world to its core. Picture rivers of mud surging through cities, swallowing homes and temples in a single night. Imagine wars that left no victors, only silence, or fires that consumed libraries filled with secrets we'll never know. Some say these resets were nature's doing, floods and quakes that reshaped the earth. Others believe they were deliberate, as if someone or something wanted Tartaria gone. Why? Was its light too bright, its ideas too bold? The truth is buried, but the scars remain. Beneath our modern streets, there are hints, foundations too grand for their stories, doorways that lead to nowhere. In quiet corners of the world, ruins whisper of a time when giants walked, not in size, but in spirit. Tartaria's fall reminds us how fragile even the greatest societies can be. Internal strife, external enemies, or simply the weight of time. Nothing escapes the cycle of rise and ruin. And yet, Tartaria's story doesn't end in darkness. Even now, Tartaria lingers, like a half-remembered dream. Walk through an old city and look closely. See the carvings too intricate for simple tools, the arches that seem to hum with purpose. These aren't just relics, they're messages from a world we've lost. The Tartarians, it's said, understood the earth in ways we've forgotten. They built with patterns that mirrored the stars, aligning their cities to channels of energy we can't measure. Some claim they spoke to the wind, crafting devices that sang with the planet's rhythms. Technology so seamless they left no waste, no scars. Their buildings weren't just strong, they were alive, designed to heal themselves, to stand through centuries. And stand they do. Scattered across the globe, certain structures defy explanation. Palaces too vast for their builders, bridges that laugh at storms. They're survivors of the resets, silent witnesses to a truth we're only beginning to grasp. What did Tartaria know that we don't? Were their machines powered by something beyond our science? Were the resets accidents? Or were they a calculated strike to dim humanity's spark? The answers are fragments, scattered like leaves in the wind. As night falls, imagine a single Tartarian spire, weathered but proud, standing alone against a twilight sky. It doesn't speak, but it asks. Was Tartaria real? A civilization that touched the heavens before slipping away? Or is it a story we've woven, a way to make sense of a world that feels incomplete? The clues are there, etched in stone, hidden in maps, carried in whispers. But they don't form a clear picture. Tartaria is a puzzle with missing pieces, each one a question. Did they harness energies we've yet to rediscover? Did their harmony threaten powers that preferred division? Or is this all a myth, a reflection of our longing for a time when the world felt whole? Tartaria's tale stirs something deep within us, a hunger to explore, to question, to wonder. It reminds us that history isn't a straight line but a tapestry, full of threads we've yet to pull. Civilizations rise, they fall, they fade, but they leave echoes. Tartaria, real or imagined, is one of those echoes, calling us to look closer, to dig deeper. So, what if there's more to our past than we've been told? What if Tartaria isn't just a legend but a challenge, to rethink what's possible, to search for truths hidden in plain sight? The mystery is yours to unravel. Explore the old buildings, the forgotten stories, the questions no one dares to ask. Maybe, just maybe, Tartaria is waiting to be found.